What if you could bottle up the feeling of excitement just weeks before your wedding? That's what I set out to do here. Hey, what's up guys? My name's Dowayne from Divas Junior Media, and I want to take you guys behind the scenes of something really special. This is a couple's pre-wedding interview, a way to tell their story, capture the vibe, and document the energy before the big day. We filmed everything at their home, keeping it casual, comfortable, and authentic. I shot on two Canon R6 Mark IIs with the Tascam XLR2D for audio, two lenses. The first lens on the main camera was the Canon EF 16-35 version 3 2.8L at 35mm and a smooth 50mm f1.2L RF. ISO was locked in at 800 because of CLog3, and shutter was at 1/60 because I shot at 4K 30. My aperture was wide open for that cinematic look. Lighting was a GVM 300B at 45-degree angle for the key light, with the backlight from the Aputure 100X with the rectangle box at another 45-degree angle, and the audio was a Sennheiser MKE 600. In this interview, I asked the groom 5 questions, right? And I also asked the bride 5 questions. I asked them both somewhat similar questions, just different wording. At the end of the interview, I asked the groom a separate question, I asked the bride a separate question. The groom can't hear the bride's answer to this question, and then on the wedding day, while they're getting ready, I sit down with them and then I play it on an iPad or a phone or a laptop to get that real raw emotion of how they feel hearing what each other are saying to each other, because it's a private message for both. I mean, not really private because I'm hearing it too, but you know, this is why I do this. This isn't just a pretty video. It's more than just, oh, hey, look, look, look. You know what I'm saying? It's like something that'll last for generations to come for them, you know, because when they're older, they'll turn around and they'll look back at this and be like, man, I'm really glad we had a chance to sit down and do this, and then just fall in love all over again. You know, this setup works because it's simple and intentional. The light wraps naturally, the shadows are soft, and with CLog3, I have flexibility to grade for that clean, polished look you see here. You're probably wondering at the time of recording why I chose the lenses and cameras that I was using. That's what I had at the time. Right now I'm still a Canon shooter to this day. I haven't switched back to Sony. Could I have rented something different? Could I have gotten a C200, an FX30, an FX3, a Ronin 4D, Komodo, or whatever the case may be? I could have, but I used the tools that were available to me, and that's what matters. If you're a couple thinking about your wedding day, or you're a creative wanting to add storytelling to your work, don't underestimate the power of bringing a couple together and just sitting them down and letting them talk about each other. You'll be in for a roller coaster of emotions. There'll be some crying, there'll be some laughter, there'll be a little sad moments, there'll be a little rough moments. You know, the groom will forget something, the bride will forget something, and then they'll remind each other and they'll laugh about it. If you can, just do it. If not, that's fine. Some people want their stuff to be private, and that's okay. It's basically real emotion and real storytelling. Like, it adds to the wedding video. With that being said, y'all, I'm Dowayne from Divas Junior Media. Subscribe if you are wanting to see more behind the scenes looks like this. And if you're in love and you're ready to tell your story, you know where to find me. I'm out, y'all. Peace.